Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Ravi Aesthetic Physio. So in the series of medical physiotherapy laws and ethics, so next topic is euthanasia. So what is the meaning of euthanasia and the introduction and the types? What is the legal action? So we are studying in this video. So what is the meaning of euthanasia? It means intentional ending of the person's life to relieve suffering. Any person who is suffering from any kind of severe disease, or you have not rehabbed them or not recalmed them into their normal living life, like end of stage of cancer or any kind of neural disease. So on that time, euthanasia is like a method of to end of their personal life. So the euthanasia in the Greek word, the eu means good, thanos means death, and it means good death. Types of euthanasia. First is active euthanasia, the deliberate direct act by medical professional to end the patient life, typically through a lethal injection to relieve persistent and incurable suffering. Example, lethal injection, illegal in most countries including India. So active euthanasia is a direct act on the patient, like killing of their life. It direct inject on the patient bodies with like poison or any kind of substance to end of their life. So it is illegal in our India. So if there is legal, so every doctor, surgeon and practitioner is easily to kill the someone's life without their permission. So it is illegal in our India also. Next is to be passive euthanasia, the legal ethical practice of withholding or withdrawing life-sustaining treatment like ventilation or feeding tubes to allow the terminally ill patient to die naturally. Example, turning off ventilators, stopping feeding tubes, legally permitted under strict guidelines in India. So passive euthanasia is illegal in India. Why? It is life withdrawing or life holding. If a patient have a suffering for any kind of severe disease which is have no any kind of curable, so like it treatment cost is very expensive and too much costly to like expand the family member or attender or any guardian. It is not capable, and if the patient have ready and the family is ready to like end of their particular patient life, so it will be signed on the consent form, and after that it will be stop their feeding tube if there is any kind of feed by their tubes, and if there is something like taking the ventilator for the oxygen, so turn off the ventilator. After some times it will be die. Next is to be voluntary euthanasia, it intentional ending of the patient life by medical professional at the patient explicit competent request to relieve unbearable suffering. So voluntary euthanasia is if patient have told us to surgeon or doctor, I can't survive with this disease, so you can have to end my life. I will take the consent, or I will take all of the authority of this euthanasia's condition for the ending of my life. So that is voluntary euthanasia. Second one is non-voluntary euthanasia, the act of ending of a person's life without their consent or against their expressed wishes, which is universally regarded as a murder. So non-voluntary euthanasia, it can be occur into your home, into the road, or also into the hospitals without taking any concern, without like knowing their wishes or like well-beings. You have to be kill their person's life, as it is considered as to be the murder. So that is the comes into the non-voluntary euthanasia. Next is to be legal position in India. So passive euthanasia is legalized by in our India. In the case of Arun Sandbagh case, the first passive euthanasia is occur in Arun Sandbagh case, and the key points are allowed under strict safeguard. So killing procedure and euthanasia procedure is to be under the regulatory of the government or to the higher authority. Medical board approval, if patient have to be signed by consent form, so you have to be doctor have to be right to sign by the higher authority for the approval. Consent of the patient and family, if patient is not applicable or unconsciousness, so you have to take sign to the family or attender for the euthanasia procedure. Next is to be active euthanasia is illegal under Indian Penal Code and considerable homicide or assisted suicide. So that is the euthanasia chapter. So you can write your university examination, which is medical physiotherapy law and ethics, to achieve a good marks. Thank you.